Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts, back after the winter holiday break. First official show for the year of 2015. A lot of stuff we're going to be talking about. The North American International Auto Show is going to be coming up in a handful of weeks. There's a lot of rumors that Alfa is going to bring a brand new 4C Spider that's going to be US spec to that particular show. Mercedes is going to bring a brand new GLE 63 AMG to that particular show. We're also going to talk about some stuff that's going to be shown off at the Tokyo Auto Salon. That's only in a couple of weeks as well, but we're going to start off the show with the Ford Motor Company. The folks over at Ford have done a couple of things here in the past several days, one of them being trademark a brand new name. You know the name EcoBoost. Well, they trademarked the name EcoBeast. Now, a lot of people are pointing towards this possibly could be that brand new all-aluminum F-150 getting the SVT Raptor treatment, possibly getting this EcoBoost V6, a 3.5-liter V6 that's turbocharged in that particular machine, which a lot of Raptor enthusiasts have been screaming about for some time. It's also got a lot of forums talking about that quite possibly the last two letters in EcoBeast is ST, and quite possibly it may be a well warmed over new ST versions from possibly the Fiesta lineup, the Focus lineup. Possibly it could be the name of the new power plant and the brand new Focus RS that's going to be shown off at the North American International Auto Show as well. We'll keep you in tune if we hear any more about this particular deal. Folks over at topspeed.com are talking Ford as well, as they've released this particular photograph which shows off the brand new logo, supposedly, of the new lineup that they're going back to Le Mans. This is Ford's official little logo for the Le Mans return. Also for the Ford GT program, the actual brand new Ford GT is going to be shown off at the Detroit Motor Show. Hopefully we'll know a whole lot more coming up at the North American International Auto Show. And if you'd like to read more about this particular deal, I'll put the link up for the Top Speed article up on the old Facebook page and on the show notes as well. Another Ford that's going to be shown off here real quickly is going to be the brand new GT350. In fact, if you would like to know the first ever to come off the assembly line, that opportunity is coming to you in an auction bid, where this vehicle will be going across the block at the Barrett-Jackson auction in Scottsdale, Arizona in a couple of weeks. And this particular machine, again, will be going across the lineup for charity, and you will be able to pick up the brand new first ever edition right off the hot presses of the brand new GT350. We'll keep you in tune to what this thing brings at auction. Over halfway across the world, over in Japan, Mitsubishi is going to be showing off this particular machine. This is the brand new EVO 10 Concept Final. This will be the final ever edition in the EVO lineup. Sadly enough, their rally-inspired monsters are actually going by the wayside, and Mitsubishi won't be focusing on these machines anymore, and this will be the last of the editions. And they're going to send it out with a bang. They've hooked up with their folks over at HKS, and they really rubbed their magic on this particular machine. Brand new exhaust, brand new intake, brand new ECU, a little bit of turbo work done to the machine. And the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder is now going to be making 473 brake horsepower. Now this is going to be shifted exclusively through the 5-speed manual transmission, and this gets all the highest of the high-end option list that came from the EVO lineup. So this is going to be a pretty special machine. Now, there's a lot of things that we really need to know about this machine, not to mention pricing, how many are going to be built, and where is the availability going to be. Is this going to be a Japanese-only model, or quite possibly maybe only Japan and Europe? You know, Japanese market and the European market have gotten very high horsepower EVOs in the past, so all of us over here stateside sure would love to see some of these come over this way. So be very interesting to see what comes out of the Tokyo Auto Salon about this particular machine. Well, the folks over at Cadillac couldn't keep anything in their pants ahead of the North American International Auto Show and showed off the brand new CTS-V version of the Cadillac CTS. The V meaning for high horsepower, high performance. Yes, this thing gets all the special treatments that the old CTS-V got, and there was a lot of rumors of what was going to be actually underneath the hood of this machine. A lot of talk about a turbocharged V6, but they went with the tried and true. The last edition of the CTS-V came with a 6.2 liter supercharged V8, the same one that came out of the ZR1. Now, the ZR1 made 640 brake horsepower right at around there. The little CTS-V made quite a bit less at only 550 brake horsepower. But this brand new LT4 6.2 liter supercharged V8 that's going in the CTS-V, that's also in the brand new Z06. The Z06 making 650 brake horsepower and 650 pounds-feet of torque. Well, this CTS-V isn't very far off. It's going to be making 640 brake horsepower and 630 pounds-feet of torque. Now, this is going to be shifted exclusively through a torque flight, or I should say a torque converter shifted 8-speed automatic. It's going to be quite similar to the Z06 transmission, maybe a little bit more on the refinement area. That's probably where that torque converter comes in at its best. It's going to get the magnetic ride control, all the cool tricks that goes into the CTS and the CTS-V lineup for the past several years. This thing's going to be quite the competition for that brand new Hellcat Charger. It's going to be going into production very, very soon. So, very trick piece of kit. This thing's going to do 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds with a top speed of 200 miles an hour. Pretty impressive that we got these big four-door saloon sedans built here in the United States that are going to be able to do 200 miles an hour. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiast. If you want to jump on over to the Facebook page, the link's down in the show notes. Also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.